Hi.
Oh my God. My daughter was so excited
take the story of this so they can see
that we're talking to you and all they say around the house is bussin' because of you.
No, but I messaged her.
No, I know, but it's because of her.
Oh, of course.
It's my 5-year-old's like, Mom, this popsicle's bussin'. And I'm like, you are 5. You're 5.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to the Mom Truths podcast, guys. We have Janelle on here. If you don't know who Janelle is, then you probably don't have TikTok or Instagram. You're living under a rock for I don't know where. Janelle, the whole world has become obsessed with you, your personality, watching you eat. It's crazy.
I find it just as crazy. It has been the most wild year of my entire life.
Okay, so are you a nurse?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a nurse and you're a mom. You have what, 2 kids?
Yes.
Okay, so your mom. Oh shoot, hold on. Got 2 kids. You're a nurse, and then what happens?
Okay, so a year ago, gosh, what happened? Okay, so I was about to start my postpartum journey after my second daughter. I was done breastfeeding. I was like ready to get back into like health. Really, when I was pregnant and nursing, I really just focused on just that, like just focus on the baby. I didn't focus on what I ate. I just let myself live. It was for another time. Okay. So postpartum journey, ready to begin, get back to healthy. And I was like, I had heard about this TikTok thing and I thought, oh, I'll just hold myself accountable. Like, okay, that'll be cool. Like I'll kind of document my journey. It'll be like a journal, whatever. I never in my entire life thought anyone, let alone 1, 2, 3, 4 people, I don't know. I thought I would just share my journey. And here we are, 4.1 million people later.
Okay.
I remember I was at work and I had like my Apple Watch. And I just posted, I share everything. Like, it's basically like a vlog of my life, what I eat for breakfast, what I drink, what I do, how I work, just everything. And I was at work and my watch was like going off and I was like, gosh, that's so weird. And I kept working and my very first viral video and I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay, cool. That was great. Wow. That was amazing. Oh my God. Great. And then like, there was another one and another one and another one. And then here we are.
Freaking Kardashians are duetting you.
Oh God. Honestly, when the Kardashians, I was like, that's it. I quit. Like I quit at everything. Like I've succeeded in all of life. Like, that's it. Like I was like, that's it. I've made it. Like, forget it. Like a Kardashian. What?
Okay. So wait, you decided that you wanted to do like your postpartum and do keto, and you eat keto. Have you been eating keto for a year?
So I actually did like so prior to keto was Atkins, which it's a controversial topic, but it's the same thing basically. Okay. So 4 years ago, after my first daughter, I did Atkins and loved it. I had gotten a book, like I started it, loved it, fell in love, felt great, never felt better, lost a ton of weight. So I knew that's what I wanted to do. I know that's like how my body likes to eat. It's just like what my body likes. So I've actually done keto for like 4 years, but I stopped when I got pregnant with my second daughter. Right. So it's been a few years now that I have eaten this way.
But they don't follow you because of what you eat. They follow you because they like, I'm like, why is my 11-year-old obsessed with you? It's not because
I really don't know.
It's not,
I have lots of reasons.
It's because, well, you're always happy, right? You're always happy. You're
really pretty.
You really enjoy eating, which is really so lovely as a mom to see someone eat like with joy, rather than with punishment. You're funny. Right. You giggle when you're eating, and then you sit and eat with people, which a lot of people don't have. So it's like you're sharing a meal.
My initial attraction, take you down my Janelle, road. My initial attraction was the food and watching the recipes, because I love food. I love recipes. So I liked seeing what you were making. And I hadn't seen so many of the recipes that you eat now. I like so many people do them now, but to me, you were the first person I saw like eating all that freaking everything bagel, cream cheese, pepper thing.
Right.
And then I was like, wait, I actually like, she's so lovable. Like she's so like nice to watch. She's, she's got a nice voice and she just makes you feel like comfortable. Like just, it makes you feel good. But and then I was like, I just have to check to see every time there's a new video, because I'm like, the other thing is our kid said it's ASMR. Like, watching you chew and eat.
Okay. Again, I didn't know. Since TikTok, I have had to Google what bussin' means. I've had to Google ASMR. I've had to Google mukbang, which all these things I didn't know.
What is mukbang?
Mukbang is basically just eating on film. Like that's a mukbang video. So apparently that's what I do. And it's an extremely popular thing.
It's a fetish.
I guess I don't know if it's like, I tell myself it's not a sexual thing, and I don't think that it is. I think it's just like the sound. I don't know. And I think my situation was just like a perfect storm. Like my house is very echoey. So people are like, what sound effect is she using? I'm like, it's just my mouth. Like, I don't know. My mouth just sounds loud. Like it was echoey. I did them at work a lot in like offices that were empty because like COVID had happened. So we were all separated eating. So it was very loud, I don't know. But yes, the mukbang. So I've had to Google all of these things. But yeah.
Do you in real life take bites that I find you take very big, satisfying bites?
I have to admit, I really truly eat this way. And I actually didn't know. I really haven't. And a girlfriend of mine, we were just talking about this. I'm a very strategic eater. Like I plan out, like I want my last bite to be on this side with that. Like I want cream cheese with like and I've always been that way. So I think I was destined.
My husband is that he eats in order. So he doesn't like, he'll eat his vegetables first. So they're not his last taste in his mouth. And then he goes
think that way. So
to the good, like from bad to good. So let's do this and then get to the good.
Right. And I know like that first bite is the best and it's like the crunchiest. And so I've always been a very strange strategic eater. So I was just destined to be this food blogger, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know it.
So when people come in and they're your patient, they're like, Janelle, like, is it weird now when you're a nurse?
Do they hand you a cucumber and ask you to bite it?
And you've got a fan? Is that weird?
Yeah. No one's asked me to like bite some food or bite them yet. That hasn't happened yet. But I've definitely been at like Walmart, Target, date night, and people are like, oh my God, is that you, Janelle? And keep in mind, we all have masks. So, but everybody says they recognize my voice.
Yes.
I have a distinct voice, but everybody's like, oh my gosh, Janelle. So yeah, nobody's asked me to eat anything or sign anything or no, everybody's been really nice.
Good,
out. But yes, people have.
Okay, so I mean, I could talk to 100 years just about food and how you like eat your scramble and then take a bite of avocado and the whole thing and how you don't get sick of eating like I like cucumbers, but if I eat them in too many days in a row, I don't like, it's like you're always so passionate about what you're eating. But aside from that, what's really awesome is that you were a nurse.
You are a nurse.
You are a nurse. Now, yes. What happens, like now you have a second career. What does that look like?
I don't know. I still am learning every single day. This is now my main job, I guess. And I cut down at nursing. So I do like 1 to 2 days a week. I've always been per diem at the place I work. So I do 1 to 2 days there. And then this is actually like my main gig now.
Whoa.
It's crazy. So since starting, I don't even know what to call it. Influencer, content creator, whatever, social media person. I don't know. I did a little ebook, which has now turned into I have 2 little ebooks. We do a blog.
Don't call them little, Janelle.
You're right. So they've turned into these things. So I don't know what this looks like. I roll with it every single day.
People buy your ebooks and their recipes?
Yes. So I have a ebook cookbook, which is like my 50 favorite recipes that I eat daily and I eat all the time. So my 50 favorites. And then I have a little meal plan of like what worked for me. So I've always been really adamant that I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. Yeah. This is just what I do. And it worked.
Then you launched a website. What was it, last week? And it freaking crashed. What's the website about?
So the website is a blog. So the website it hosts the ebooks. You can purchase the ebooks there, merch.
Merch?
Yes. I have Crunch Queen merch and all kinds of cute little tops. Like,
so good.
Yeah. So we have that. It is turned into my wildest dreams. I mean,
like, how do you get paid? I was just going to say, how does somebody grow on TikTok? And first of all, how do you make money on TikTok? And how does this become your big gig? Where's the money come from?
So it comes from all of them. There's like multiple streams. So maybe like 6 different streams. So TikTok itself pays you for views. It's like YouTube. So TikTok itself pays you.
How much do you get paid per view? How does that work? Explain that to us, Janelle.
It is, gosh, guys, I'm not a techie person, so bear with me. It's called like a CPM, cents per view, just like YouTube. I think it's like 3 to 5 cents per 1,000 views, something like that.
And so do you have to click on a monetize, or can anyone make money on TikTok?
I think you can get monetized on TikTok after you have like 1,000 followers or something.
Okay.
Basically anybody, it's pretty easy to get monetized on TikTok, much easier than YouTube and, you know, other platforms.
Yeah.
So we have
TikTok. Does that make good money? Just the views?
I'm definitely not mad about it.
Okay.
Then we have the ebooks, which the ebooks do great. So the ebook is another stream. Merch is another stream. I also am on YouTube for longer content. The blog is another stream. So since a year ago, when I Googled how to start a company, because we launched the ebooks and they were so overly successful, like overnight.
Who's we?
Oh, well, okay. Me, my husband, I consulted with my daughter. I mean, you know, you're like, what do I do? My brother is an accountant. So I was like, what do I do? Like, I didn't know anything. Like I said, I didn't think any of this would happen. I also have, my niece is like my assistant and she helps a ton. So we all were just like, what do we do next? And here I was Googling how to start a business in California because, you know, I then had to register.
Right.
Oh my God. As you're nursing and being a mom full time and creating content, which is a full time, like, I don't think people realize that content in itself and managing DMs and, like, you know, making content for each platform is still a full-time job without doing the business behind the content.
Yes, it is. It's wild. And luckily my content is very natural. It's like a vlog style. So yes, a lot of my videos are recipes, which like take time and planning and shopping and that, but most of it is like, I'm going to drink coffee. So let me show you how I make my coffee. It's very easy
organic
for me to do a lot of videos because it's very vlog style.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, you can, but yes, it is a lot of work.
Have brands, I'm assuming the answer to this, but have brands reached out to you to do brand content?
Yes, I have done some brand deals. Really my main focus is just sharing my life to help other moms and other women and other people in general understand that living a healthier lifestyle doesn't have to suck and be miserable. That's like my main focus in life, is just sharing my journey. Brands I love, and I am very adamant about this. Like, I would never do anything for a paycheck, right? Because like this is my side gig. So like my paycheck is nursing, right? And this is just being my true authentic self and just sharing what I like and love. So when I love a brand, or I am obsessed with this, or like, oh my gosh, like people would love this. Like, this is so cool. This makes life easier and fun.
Yeah.
Like, those brands I will work with, but I'm really, really particular about who I want to brand with.
How old are your kids?
2 and 5.
So do they have any idea? They have no idea. They're like, no idea about TikTok.
They don't understand. My 5-year-old doesn't understand 4 million followers.
She does. Actually, you know what? I don't really understand it. I was thinking about it the other day, and my husband and I was like, what does that look like? And it's so funny. Like, this all happened in the pandemic. So it's not like I've ever done, like, I can't even visualize 4 million. Like, it's not like I've ever done a conference where like you could see people that like you're actually connecting with. To me,
so many. That's a city. That's like a
city.
city.
I just connect on I just talk like I talk to my girlfriend, you know, I'm just like talking to my phone or talking to my computer or whatever. So I've never visualized it. And I think we Googled how many, and it was like a baseball stadium. I think it was like 75,000, something crazy. And so the next day I was all nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't post to 75,000 stadiums. Like, this is crazy. So I really just, it really. Is
your husband supportive? He loves this. He thinks it's great.
Super supportive. He's actually a really good cook. We love to cook, and it's like amazing that like we have always done this. He loves to barbecue and grill, and we've meal prepped for years. So that's why this is so natural for us, because we really truly are just sharing our life. Every Sunday when he grills chicken, and
I've seen him before.
I go, does he make appearances? He doesn't make appearances, does he?
He's really not on there. Sometimes you might see his arms or hands. Like,
okay.
I'm really the
star of the show.
I'm really the personality of the relationship, you know. I'm very quiet, very chill, very shy, and just, you know, but very, very, very supportive. Yes, he helps with the kids a ton, because sometimes I'm like, or he'll be doing funny stuff like, oh, I'm going to make a drink. He's like, you want to like TikTok this? He's like, this is a good one. It's going to be a good one.
This is
TikTok
so cute. I know. You're like, no, it's okay.
He's really creative too, and loves to cook and all that. Like it's really cool that we get to share this together.
Like, is anything terrible in your life? It sounds perfect. Like, I'd like to be you.
I mean, gosh, I really can't complain. I know we've been so lucky. That's why I just thank God every single day for like this has happened to us. It's crazy.
Aww. And okay, so I saw, like people that say mean things. Okay. So first of all, are you as far as
I get a lot of TikTok's kind of mean. My daughter said TikTok's getting mean. Like, people are like mean now.
Like, I think someone said something to you about like, oh, you're doing keto, but you like they notice if you like gain a couple pounds or something like that. Like, and are you done your weight loss journey, or is that not a thing? Or what's your thing around that?
Thing?
Yeah, TikTok can be dark sometimes.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel like it kind of comes with the territory of being on social media. You know, people feel that they're entitled to tell you how they feel. And most of the time,
I want to explain to people TikTok quickly and why it's so dark, because you cross so many people's feet. It's not a closed community. Like, Instagram's a closed community where your followers see your content, and you don't go in the explore page really, unless they go to the explore page, where for people who don't know TikTok, random people who you don't follow cross your feed constantly. So you show up in a lot of people's feeds who might just decide to, so they don't actively come to you, but you cross a lot more people's feeds. So it is a more negative platform for that reason if you're public.
Right. And I think it's grown to a place where there's just so many people there that they just, you know, but I always tell myself, and I've told myself this from the very beginning, people hate Kim Kardashian. People say she's ugly, she's chunky, she's this. And look, if you can hate Kim Kardashian, then like people just can hate anything. I mean,
people hate Mother Teresa. You know, hate everybody.
So look, if you think that I'm looking chubby these days, then you do you, boo. I don't know. That's just, and I always tell myself it's more about them than me. So I just really try not to focus on the negativity. It does get to me. I'm not going to say I've never like wanted to quit or say, oh my God, this is dark, or, oh my gosh, I can't do. Yes. There's been days where I'm like, look, this is just too much. But then I think like, that's not why I started, and it just doesn't matter to me. And I'm not going to because every time that happens, someone will come back. Like somebody told me the other day that their kids love vegetables and they never did before. So like, that's amazing. Like I've inspired some kids to eat vegetables, and you know, that overpowers anybody saying anything negative. So
I have a question for you, and you might not have an answer, but but you are now, you've moved. Do you feel more pressure to create, like, do you feel more pressure to be successful, or like to make sure the views come in, or like, how do you manage the feelings of growth when you've kind of hit 4 million? And do you feel like you have to keep going? Because if you've taken that leap, it's a different pressure than just being like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, do you feel more pressure now?
Yeah, there's times where I do, but I also always remind myself of why I started this, like just to be my authentic self, to show other moms, other women. I just remind myself that that's not what this is for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's not what this is. And I love sharing my journey, but if this all went away tomorrow, I would still be able to feed my kids. I would still be able to pay my mortgage. Like, you know, so I maybe having that makes me feel like this can just be my fun, authentic place where I just share my life.
You're super lucky for that, because a lot of people who are in the content creating space have pressure to bring in the double income, you know, and they've started something. And so many people, I think that there becomes a pressure. So you let go of that authentic self because you're trying to create something to be successful. And a lot of, I don't know if this will be your situation, but a lot of content creator women that we've known have had their husbands quit their jobs or their partners and then joined their team. So you have two people riding on one person.
Have you guys thought about that at all?
I mean, it's crossed my mind, but my husband says no. He loves his job. He said even if we won the lottery tomorrow, he would keep his job.
What does he do?
He's an electrician. He's been there since he was like 18. He works on like
he will never go out of business because there is no one's doing it anymore.
That's
like
so
none of these jobs. So he loves that.
Seems hard and dangerous.
And that's what I'm saying. And maybe he just doesn't want to be Mr. Mom. I don't know, but he loves his job. Like I think that's a possibility in the future at some point for us, but he loves his job. He says no.
Well, that's good because it takes a lot of pressure off of you creating that.
Exactly. And I think that's why this is exactly. And I think that's why this has always remained a fun space for me, because I don't have that pressure and stress of like paying the bills with this, paying the bills with this. This is just fun. And I hope it always stays that way for me.
Yeah, I think it will, given
the thing that you do, you obviously love to eat, and all you have to do is share it with us. So we're still going to be there.
Yeah, it's really wild. It's really cool. It has been the craziest thing.
I love that you also drink alcohol. That like when the first time I saw you were making like alcoholic drinks, and then one day
fell a little bit more in love with you.
You're like, I'm a little hungover. I'm just like, I love that there's that part too.
I will say I have connected oddly to a lot of people like that. Like a lot of people say that. You're not the first one to say, gosh, that's what I mean. Dieting and living a healthy life. Actually, I really don't like to use the word diet, but living a healthier lifestyle doesn't mean you don't get hungover. It doesn't mean you don't get wild at your kid's birthday party. It doesn't mean you didn't like have too many Trulies over the weekend. Like, and that's, I think, why a lot of people have related to me. They're also moms. They've also trying to be healthy at SeaWorld. And I did a diaper bag snack pack, and I just share my life, and other moms and other women and other people I think relate to still living a normal life with your family and your kids and your friends, and also having a little too much fun sometimes.
Good.
Do you ever get like mom guilt, or do you ever feel like, you know, 2 jobs is a lot, but now that you have one, like, do you ever like get down on yourself for that, or just?
I do. I have had that pressure of mom guilt. My 5-year-old is starting kindergarten, and I have those feelings of, gosh, this is my last summer with her. Gosh, this is my last year with her, you know, really home with us 5 days a week before she starts. So yeah, I definitely have had those feelings of mom guilt. Am I working too much? Am I trying to create too much content? Am I on my phone too much? That's a big thing that I am conscious about. You know, I don't want her to see me on my phone so much, but then I'm also showing her what a CEO of a company looks like. You know, you can be a mom and you can still run a company and spend time with you. So yes, I've definitely had those thoughts of mom guilt, not wanting to work too much, but yeah.
You have the right perspective though, right? Like to have our children say, you know, we have to explain to them sometimes, you're always on your phone, and we're like, well, our phone is like our computer, and we could be at the office all day long, and we could, you know, leave in the morning and be home at dinner.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like they would respect our work more, because that's what dad does. And we're at home, we're with them, but we're on our phone because we're also working. It's a hard concept for them to like wrap their heads around, but I just try to let them know, like, I think in the end, you're pretty lucky that I get to be here and also work.
I agree too. And even, you know, some of my girlfriends, when I talk like, oh gosh, I feel so guilty. And oh man, I've been working all morning, and they're like, exactly. You could be at the office and they could be in daycare for 8 hours, you know, every single day. So they're like, if you need to take an hour to let her play on the ground with some toys, don't feel
you're teaching her independence and resilience.
You don't have to feel, yes. But yeah, I've definitely had thoughts of the mom guilt of working too much.
Janelle, do you think that you're going to get a book deal and write a cookbook?
I don't know. You know what?
I think so.
Every single day I'm shocked. Literally. After the Kardashians, I swear, I was like,
what? Wait, Lizzo. Wasn't Lizzo huge too?
Lizzo.
Oh my God.
Like when I saw Lizzo, I was like, that to me was bigger than any. I was like, that is so, because she was like, Janelle, it's busting. I was like, I can't believe she just did that.
Which one did she do? Nature Cereal with you, or which one did she do with you?
Yes. She commented on the Nature Cereal.
She duetted with you.
Did she? Yes, she did. Yes.
Janelle!
I'm telling you, every single day I'm shocked. So would a book deal shock
she's
me?
Like, wait, did she? Yes, she did.
She did. You're right. It's a blur. Would a book deal shock me? Yes. No. But then again, I'm shocked every day.
Do you just get like random emails or random duets out of nowhere and you're like, what in the actual?
Actually, so when the Kourtney Kardashian thing happened, and then Entertainment. So Entertainment Tonight featured the story.
Oh,
I didn't know any of it. Someone had messaged me, just one of my followers had said, oh my gosh, have you seen this? And I thought, oh, your heart kind of drops. I was like, oh, what is someone saying now? You never know if it's going to be a good story or a bad story. And I was like, that's when I told my husband, I was like, you're married to a star. Like, get ready for it. Like, I was like, oh my God, Kourtney Kardashian. I was like, pack your bags. We're moving to LA. Like, I don't know what we're going to do now. Like, let's go. And he's like, okay, calm down. That's
so funny. Oh my God. Did anything come of that? Like, are you is TikTok fame, like, do you know what I mean? Like, cause there's like Addison Rae who, decided out of 1 million people, she was moving to LA and really did life change. She was like, I am a star now. Is TikTok fame like a thing? Like, is it a thing? Does it pay the bills?
Yes, it definitely pays the bills. It's definitely possible to make this a full-time job. It is definitely possible to find extreme uber success on TikTok. TikTok is the most powerful platform, in my opinion, out there.
I start creating more content on that TikTok. I
the growth and the possibility to go viral is just unmatched. Like,
yeah, you're right. And not as snobbish. Like, Instagram's like, they don't like you can't, it's so hard to break the seal on it, and the tolerance for like video, like things is like, I don't mean tolerance for bad things, just like the way that it's just like the algorithms are like, you're walking through mud.
The interaction is different. The reach is different. Like,
you're right.
You just end up with so many more, and then it snowballs because of the stitch. So the way TikTok is designed, like, I mean, I'm not a techie person, but the whole, I don't know, behind the scenes, the stitches and the duets, and then that person's goes viral, then that one goes viral, then that one goes viral. So
I think you're so right. We have so many women that listen to this podcast, and I think that, they think that TikTok's for kids, or TikTok is like, they could never figure it out. And I hear what you're saying, like the number one thing I'm taking is like, it's the platform where you don't have to curate this like ridiculous like movie set where, you sit and get a backdrop with like a DSLR camera and you're like posing and filtering. It's just, you just go.
Right. And I love that. It's like a journal for me. It's a journal of my day from day one, and I do it in no makeup. No, I every single day, it's, sometimes I'm dressed, which is so funny. I love the response when I like get dressed or like do something. Everybody's like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. Like, look at your hair. I'm like, sorry, it's not in a messy bun. Like, I love the response.
I know.
Yeah. Hair on, like, because
we notice everything because your videos are so close up too. Like, I know when your nails are done. I know when, you've tried a new hairstyle, or we had the thing, and then you have the pieces like this, and it's like you're my friend, and I'm like, oh, you look really pretty today. Or I'm like,
and I love that. I love the connection you get. I think it's just less pressure on TikTok to be perfect. Like Instagram is so perfect. And I think that's, in my opinion, like the way that the platform is designed, it's the top 10 pics of your life. You know, those are like the most beautiful.
Yeah.
You filter them. The lighting has to be good. Like TikTok is just easier and just more authentic to me.
Do you use a Diva light? Do you have any lighting?
I do have one light, but truthfully, my kitchen light has been graced by like the gods, and I have a window and I really just put it up on my soap dispenser. I should do it behind the scenes one day. No, so I put it up on my
you should
dispenser.
You should see we're right
now you're resting on a juice bottle.
A juice bottle.
Yeah. Janelle, I have to ask you, has this boy William White come up in your feed? Have you heard of Whitey?
This Whitey with the fluffy hair, right?
with the short lock.
Janelle, I thought
he's Canadian.
Yeah,
he lives like a little bounce from us.
I thought I didn't understand why he's coming up in my feed. I thought he was just literally coming up to me. So I tell Kat, I'm like, look at this cute guy. We do a TikTok about it. And then I found out it's a freaking
phenomenon.
Cougar phenomenon.
I go, you got
trapped me.
I go, you got trapped. You got fooled.
I think you trapped me too with your eating and now Whitey with his good looks, freaking 21 years old. Shit.
And look at him. So I just saw that. And what, didn't he just do an ad for like Hugo Boss?
Yes.
That's what I mean. See, I mean,
it's all TikTok.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I will say for hopes for the future, I wish I could reach more and be more authentic and show more of my life. So honestly, I will put this
a TV show.
Yes, would be literally my life dream. If I could have a cooking show or a blog show or a reality show or all of those.
You would want them in your family. Like you'd want everyone, like you'd want them up in your, like with your husband and your thing, like you'd want them there.
I guess I do. I think I wish I could show more. Like I could only show so much on my phone of like what I'm eating and what I'm doing. I would like to show more how like when you're out with your girlfriends, how you can do, you know what I mean? I wish I could show that really, actually I had on my bucket list.
Are you calling Olivia?
She called me. Olivia, say hi to Janelle.
Hi.
I can't see your face.
Oh my God, she's smiling.
Hi.
I still can't see your face.
But
okay, I had Ellen, the Ellen show.
What?
I have on my bucket list.
Oh, you don't have very long, Janelle.
We got to.
I know.
I could see you on. I could.
But what about Kelly Clarkson? She's a good one
could do that too. First Ellen, then Kelly.
Yeah, I honestly like all of the above. Like I just hope to reach all kinds of people and just to show that however you want to live your life, like you, it doesn't have to suck. You can still have fun.
Yeah, and you do. And I feel that for you. And you have such a nice lightness. And I would definitely watch your show. I also love the way your hands touch things and the way how you, like the whole thing is just like fascinating to watch.
So clearly we need to go when we come out to, are you close to LA? Where are you?
Yeah, I live actually in San Diego.
Okay, so when we come out
look
there,
like you live in San Diego.
Nat will have to watch you eat. She'll just sit and watch you eat, and then
this is just
we have to eat a meal. We have to make a mukbang together when you guys come out here on your tour. Are you doing LA?
Yeah,
yes, we are in
I'm coming.
Yeah, but
yes, you are.
But I sometimes when I chew, I told Kat this yesterday. I'm like, I sometimes I can chew. I can like almost like act like I'm Janelle.
Yes,
in the
she
way
did.
I was
she
like,
told
look, this is how Janelle would eat this, and I took a bite how you would take a bite, and my daughter's like, I'll never look at those mini peppers. I'll never look at them the same again because I'll only think every time I see them, I'll think of Janelle. Now we have everything bagels, spice all over the house.
You need your own line.
Oh yeah.
Your own spice line.
I would love, like, honestly, I have so many
good
hopes and dreams for like the future. I would love to do a line of things. Do
you vision board?
I do. I am a big manifestor, big vision board, yes.
It'll all happen.
sauces or dressings or coffee creamers. I mean, because those are things I love and live by. Those are things that make this lifestyle fun, enjoyable, flavorful.
Oh my God.
Well, they already know that 4 million people would buy one of each of those items to start. So
it's time. You need to get that. You know, I love, you
need to get an agent. So
you need an agent. Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen next?
Janelle, I'm so happy to have met you. We are so excited that you came on our podcast. We will be staying in touch. This is not goodbye. This is just the beginning.
I love it.
We're so excited to watch what you do. And I think if anything, you've taught, like you just said, women and moms that, you can have fun and you can try new things and you can be silly in life and not take it too seriously. And look what can be delicious. And food is delicious.
Yes. That's really my main focus, is to just show how you can still have fun in life. And
I love it.
Yeah. What's for dinner?
Your best.
Yes. What's for dinner?
Oh, what's for dinner?
You know what I've never tried that you eat? Is it canned green beans?
Yes. You've never had canned green beans?
Nope.
Oh man, we always have a case from Costco. Actually, yes.
Do you eat them? Do you warm them up?
I do.
Okay. And they taste good. Okay.
What's for dinner? Maybe I'll have some, chicken thigh. I got some of that. So we always have food in our fridge. That's the thing, is we meal prep for life. So like we always have food. So I'll just see what's in there. I think I got some chicken thighs, some roasted cauliflower, whatever I got.
I know. It's so good.
It's just so good. You made me happy talking to you.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you guys so much. I'm so honored. This was my first ever podcast.
What?
Yes, I didn't know. That's why I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, are they going to see me? What do I do? What do I say?
Yeah, no, so this will be audio, but this will be audio in.
But we'll clip it.
We just like to see you. So usually we go and see people, but we still have the Cove here.
Yeah, we're still in lockdown, so it's freaking fine. All right, Janelle, we won't take up any more time.
Okay. Have a good day, ladies. Thank you so much.
If you have any questions about the industry, please feel to email us, to call us. Anything you need. If you're like, what's the rate for that, you call us and we've been around for a while, so we're more than happy to help in any way.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye,
it was an honor, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.